Today on Play to Win, the college football playoff is set. LSU and Ohio State getting all of the love. And is Clemson the sleeping giant? And after a tough day for the Dogs last week, just how far away is Georgia from being a national title contender? It's all that and more on the fastest 30 minutes in television, football's Play to Win.
Today's show is being brought to you by Montlick & Associates. Our attorneys know what it takes to win. Xfinity. And Beaver Toyota. We're here to wow ya. Welcome to football's Play to Win with Falcons All-Pro defensive end Chuck Smith, Falcons All-Pro offensive tackle Bob Whitfield, Play to Win expert Jeffrey the Edge Schechter, player medical and injury reports with Dr. Sadiq Al-Amin, Falcons All-Pro wide receiver Terrence Mathis, and your host, Nikki Williams. Today's hometown team report is being brought to you by Montlick & Associates. Our attorneys know what it takes to win.
Hello and good morning, Atlanta. Thanks for tuning in another week to Play to Win. You know, it's a good day when it's a game day. That's my theory. And I don't know about you guys, but I kind of went the funeral route, I guess, because of what happened to my dogs. Bob Whitfield, Terrence Mathis, Chuck Smith, and a lot of black today. Did you guys?
Were you surprised?
Yes, I was surprised.
No, as far as Georgia, were you surprised?
I was surprised, yes.
Oh, wow.
Were you not?
No, everybody kind of knew what was going to happen with Georgia LSU.
I surprised.
Why were you surprised?
Well, I just thought a better performance from Jake Fromm was necessary, and I thought he was going to deliver a dominant performance.
Well, what we talked about last week was that did they have a magic playbook for offensively that they was going to do something differently than they've been doing over the first 12 weeks? And what it showed, they cannot be in a shootout.
Your boy's dreaming. You was dreaming.
Your boy's dreaming. I'll tell you one thing that did surprise me, and that is Georgia only, falling to number 5 in that AP top 10 poll. Let's take a look at that and see. Yeah, I mean, Georgia right there at 5.
Because it creates a good matchup with Georgia and Baylor.
No, but to me, Georgia being at number 5, they need to be behind Baylor, in my opinion, behind Oregon. And how this committee kind of looks at teams, they do the eye test, right? Baylor on the eye test, they got an offense, right? Oregon has an offense. To me, the eye test and also what Georgia has done offensively, to me, puts them behind Oregon and Baylor.
The eye test. What do you guys think about some of these playoff matchups now that everything has taken shape?
Well, I definitely like the Clemson matchup because I think that's going to be the most competitive game because I think LSU will definitely dominate Oklahoma, so that Clemson-Ohio State game is going to be very competitive.
See, that's where you're going wrong at with Oklahoma. See, this is my thing.
We got the finger wagging.
Hey, look, this is what I'm saying now. Oklahoma probably, to me, is the most balanced team right now in America because you look what? Last year, they were outside the top 100 when it comes to total defense. This year, they're there. So when you look at them offensively, you got Jalen Hurts, right? So to me, that's the wild card. Let's stop acting like, again, these teams are so superior that Oklahoma can't compete. We know what Clemson brings to the table, but do we really know? We ain't seen them play nobody this year, but Oklahoma.
We did see Jalen Hurts struggle in some key matchups where he did come from behind to win, but he showed some vulnerabilities, and that's the vulnerability that can be exploited.
Boom. Guys, we're going to keep this one going, guys. Stay with us. Still to come, Georgia's looking ahead to 2020. Is Jake Fromm going to be back at the center? We'll find out coming up on Play to Win.
On or off the field, we all have rules to play by. But what happens after a serious car crash? When the insurance company won't play fair? At Montlick & Associates, we know injury law, and we know what it takes to win. After all, we've been winning in our field for over 35 years. If you've been injured, we're here to help. Simply dial #WIN from your cell phone for your free consultation. That's #946.
3 words: liquid white gold. Dive into our queso today.
Back those halls, trim those trees, raise up cups for Christmas cheer. The perfect gift for me would be doing Christmas right this time.
This year, the gift you really want is at Nissan's year-end event. Get holiday savings on our tech-filled lineup, like Rogue, or Altima, both with available Safety Shield 360. Hurry in. Holiday offers end soon. Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 12 models, or save up to $10,320 on select models.
Got you a custom jersey. Thanks, man. Wait, it reads colon instead of colon.
Ooh.
You missed the accent.
I know how you feel. I was missing my favorite games, but then I switched to DirecTV, and they also gave me this season of NBA League Pass. Now I can watch the NBA whenever and wherever I want. Hey, maybe next time invite your half-brother. Semicolon.
TV without NBA League Pass is just kinda TV. Switch and DirecTV will give you this season of NBA League Pass. Don't just kinda TV, DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Queso makes everything better. Even steak. Dive into our new steak and queso today.
Today's Atlanta Falcons report is being brought to you by your Georgia Drive Chevy dealers. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Welcome to the Chevrolet Falcons report. Guys, we've got an NFC playoff race going on right now. Only 20 teams total remain in the NFL playoff contention in Week 15. That's the fewest ever at this point in the season since 2005.
Yeah, they still got one bird in it.
Yes.
Seahawks going.
Yeah, what do you guys like up there? I'm 49ers all the way.
Well, I'm looking at really Seattle. I really like Seattle as a sleeper, but that entire division, when you look at the 49ers, you look at all the teams that are getting to go in Seattle in that division, I really believe Seattle, I don't know why, even though they got beat last week, I mean, has a great shot to come out of it.
I picked them for the Super Bowl. The one thing that I didn't like was them Dallas Cowboys sitting right there. You have 4 teams on the other side fighting for that wild card, and you have the Dallas Cowboys with a losing record, may get a chance to play in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, win the division, you get in. That was, you know how that was, and that was all that Dan Reeves used to preach was win the division and get in. And with our Falcons not even going to be thought of in the playoffs, we're going to have to choose our second favorite teams. And my dad grew up a Dallas Cowboys fan, so I'll look for Dallas to try to stay ahead of the curve.
Well, now I have a question for you. So Jerry Jones has said, hey, if, we're going to let Garrett finish out the season, but what if Garrett finishes the season strong? Does he keep his job at that point?
No, you can't go through another season going, okay, are we going to do it? Is he going to get better? Are we going to get better? He has a lot of talent around him, and they're not producing. You're going to have to go in a different direction.
I agree. To me, Jerry Jones, the things that he's already said about his coaches and his coaching staff already tell me they're gone. Because sometimes you need a fresh beginning, and I'm hearing he wants to get Lincoln Riley from Oklahoma, the college coach. But, that remains to be seen.
Oh, yeah. It said when the daddy is all up in the Kool-Aid, and that's what you got. Jerry Jones is all up in the Kool-Aid. It can't be sweet. I don't think it's Jerry that's going to fire. I think it's Jason Garrett's going to be like, Daddy, I got to go. I quit. I leave. I'm going to find my new patch or somewhere else to grow my own team the way I want to grow it.
That is some of the most, what a picture you just painted there, Bob. The Kool-Aid is not sweet. All right, well, let's check in with Jeffrey the Ed Schechter and see how he picks the game.
Well, here you go. Atlanta is taking that trip out west. Remember we used to go out west, guys? It used to be a tough game out. It's going to be a tough game there. They're going to face Shanahan, and for the 11 points that San Francisco will give Atlanta, Jeffrey thinks San Francisco will cover. He's going
I don't think they're going to cover.
I don't think so either.
I disagree with Jeff.
All right, well, the real question is, will the Kool-Aid be sweet, guys? When we come back, it's time for our SEC ACC report. Stay with us on Play to Win.
At Chevy, we're all about bringing families together.
This time of year, that's really important.
That's why our Chevy employee discount is now available to everyone.
The Chevy price you pay is what we pay.
Not a cent more. Family is important to us.
So happy holidays.
And welcome to the family.
The Chevy family.
Use your Chevy employee discount for everyone to get a total value of over $11,800 on this Silverado All-Star.
Georgia drives Chevy. Find new roads.
When you're Arby's, you can do certain things like load roast beef and curly fries onto a sandwich. Add horsey sauce, Arby's sauce, and cheddar cheese sauce on there. Sell them 2 for $6. And when you're Arby's, you can call it the Arbinator. Because if you aren't, Arbinator is a super strange name to just invent. Arby's, we have the meats.
We live with AT&T, and we are well past the honeymoon phase.
Occupado, Tom.
AT&T, what's this I hear about you advertising a 100% fiber network?
Only like a fraction of my customers can get that.
That's it?
You have such a glass half empty attitude.
The glass is more than half empty.
You need to relax, Tom.
Oh.
Tom, you need a little Tom time. You know, a little TT.
Stop living with AT&T. Xfinity delivers gig speeds to more homes than anyone.
Back those halls, trim those trees, raise up tops for Christmas cheer. The perfect gift for me would be doing Christmas right this time.
This year, the gift you really want is at Nissan's year-end event. Get holiday savings on our tech-filled lineup, like Rogue or Altima, both with available Safety Shield 360. Hurry in. Holiday offers end soon. Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 12 models, or save up to $10,320 on select models.
Today's SEC and ACC report is being brought to you by your Atlanta Nissan dealers.
Welcome back to what I say is that time of year, the coaching carousel. It's already spinning round and round over at the ACC and SEC. So the unusual hire that sticks out to me, Sam Pittman at Arkansas.
That's a good hire. He was already there before with Sam, and what he's known for is recruiting old linemen. And Sam coached UGA old linemen, and he recruited some big heavies there. And he is an excellent O-line recruiter, so I think that was a good pick for them if they want to beef up in the SEC.
I think that was a pick, Nikki, really that I don't think there were many other top coaches that wanted the job. Lane Kiffin, no, seriously, Lane Kiffin bailed out on him. Now, remember this, let's take it back a little history. Last year, my alma mater, Tennessee, went through almost 8-9 coaches. It was absolutely embarrassing before they got to Jeremy Pruitt. To me, Sam Pittman, nice guy, good recruiter, but to me, this is one of those situations where we're going to jump on something that we can get right now before we, lose any of the top prospects, and let's just deal with Sam Pittman.
Well, the hire I like was the Ole Miss hire. I think Lane Kiffin can come in there and excite everybody, and he wants to play against Alabama. You see he's already trying to steal coaches from the Alabama staff. This is a great hire for Ole Miss because what is it's going to excite the fan base and the alumni.
And they're only going to win like 3 or 4 games. They play the top schedule in the SEC, and they might beat Vanderbilt.
Right.
That's it.
I did not like the Lane Kiffin hire. Let me tell you, number one, the guy's had multiple opportunities. Everywhere he's been somewhat of a knucklehead. He's lost. He's gotten fired from the NFL to college, the whole nine. My disappointment is that there's so many other college coaches out there, particularly minorities, who didn't get a shot. Lane Kiffin jumps right out there after being an absolute knucklehead, disrespectful at Alabama, every job he's ever had, and he gets hired at a premier conference from a school that really is, an up-and-coming school. I hate the Lane Kiffin hire. I don't think he deserved the opportunity. He's still acting like a beep when he's down at FIU with all the things he was doing. So I disagree with Lane Kiffin.
Man, I love it when Chuck is on
Tell
one.
me how you really feel, son.
Yes, that's real. I'm going to give it, that's how it goes, who I am.
Yeah, and for anybody criticizing Sam Pittman for not having head coaching experience, you could also throw Dabo Swinney and PJ Fleck in that bucket too. So
Gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start.
You gotta start
Get an
somewhere.
opportunity. Just one opportunity. That's all you need.
Unless it's Lane Kiffin, he doesn't deserve
He
it.
done had one. He done had 2. He done had 3 or 4.
6.
Let's send it over now to our college football showdown of the week.
Today's Showdown of the Week is being brought to you by AT&T. More for your thing, that's our thing.
Tradition, history, formalities, Army, Navy. Is this game on your sports bucket list?
It's not on my bucket list, but it's an intriguing game to watch because these young men are they're fighting for respect, and these are guys that's going to protect our country. So I like watching this game.
I like it because, listen, nobody's going to work harder in the Army Navy, right? When you think about the young men, not only do they perform on the field, the regimen that you have to go through to be a part of any of these programs is absolutely astonishing. This is all what football is all about, watching these cats, and I enjoy watching it.
Heroes versus heroes. All right, Bob, take us through Jeffrey's pick.
Well, the game's going to be played in Philadelphia, and the Navy is a top 25 team. President Trump will be at the game, and because of those respectful cadets, there won't be any booing going on like at the World Series. So if you like Navy in the 10-point, take Navy. They'll cover the 10.5.
Woo! Enthusiasm there, guys. After the break, we'll get to our dog report. Stick with us on Play to Win.
Today's show is being brought to you by your Atlanta Nissan dealers, Moe's Southwest Grill, and the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute.
Back those halls, trim those trees, raise up tops for Christmas cheer. The perfect gift for me would be doing Christmas right this time.
This year, the gift you really want is at Nissan's year-end event. Get holiday savings on our tech-filled lineup, like Rogue or Altima, both with available Safety Shield 360. Hurry in. Holiday offers end soon. Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 12 models, or save up to $10,320 on select models.
Take one. Pat, what's more exciting than cooking a great holiday meal? Eating it. Mr. Anthony, when can I dig into all this delicious food? Pat, enjoy yourself. We can't dig into this yet. This food is for the commercial. We gotta talk about the holiday packages. Kelly, son, go to the house. Go to the house.
This is it.
Order your holiday meal right now at thisisitbbq.com.
Is that sweet potato pie?
Oh, I'm glad you found it.
Oh, we were just happy to get some time away.
You're the first couple to try our new bed and breakfast bundle. It's bed and breakfast in the same room. You wake up to the smell of coffee and bacon, made by a private chef, right there.
So we're sleeping in the kitchen.
Well, I'm sure you'll write it better than that for the review.
Stuck in a bad bundle? Get a great one. Bundle AT&T Fiber and DirecTV and get a $100 reward card. Limited availability may not be in your area. Call 1-877, only ATT.
I'm standing on the mountain, about to fall. I'm breaking through the ceiling.
Celebrate Infinity's 30th year with 2020 Edition 30 SUVs and get up to a $4,000 winter bonus on remaining 2019 models. Visit your Atlanta area Infinity retailer.
This is Annie. And this is Annie paying back her friend for the tickets with Zelle before the previews start. And this is Annie getting ready to enjoy the show.
This is your right here, right now bank. This is Wells Fargo.
Today's University of Georgia report is being brought to you by Beaver Toyota. We're here to wow ya.
Welcome back. It's time for our dog report presented by Beaver Toyota. Look, I wore red and black, but mainly black because I am still so banged up. But let's just be real here. How far off is Georgia from becoming a national championship team? I mean, how far away is it?
Look, it's like this. It's so
Someone
close.
with shorter arms
but
do
so
this.
far away. You know? It's not close enough because you're still in the SEC. It's still competitive, and you can win 11 games, and it still doesn't matter if you're not in the conference championship competing for the big one to get into the playoffs. And Georgia's going to be close every year, I think.
I think they're a vertical passing game before being a contender, meaning throwing the ball downfield. Every team that you see right now that are a big-time team, you look at Clemson, they throw the ball downfield. You look at Oklahoma, they're able to make big chunks of yards by throwing it downfield. And when you look at Georgia, I mean, speaking of LSU, they did the same thing against Georgia. Georgia has to create a vertical passing game where Jake Fromm can throw the yard for big plays. Up until then, if they keep having the run first, we're the dogs, our running backs, we're running back you mentality, they're going to continue to be right outside of that Power Four that are in right outside the four teams.
I don't know how you can keep continuity with this football program because every year you lose big chunks of guys to the NFL and you don't replace them, or you don't develop those that's under them, juniors or sophomores or freshmen, so you keep bringing in freshmen and think they're going to perform in the SEC right away, and they cannot. So what you have to do is you got to help these younger guys to get better each year because you know you're going to lose 5 or 6 of your key players to the draft.
Speaking of key players, what do we think about Jeff Fromm returning for his senior year?
You didn't call him the
I mean,
wrong
Jake
name.
Fromm. No, I've already forgotten about him.
You don't even respect the man.
She didn't already feel the quarterback's job.
Jeff's on his way, guys. He's going to take over.
I tell you like this, I was all season long, Jake Fromm for Heisman, whatever. It's Jake Fromm for recruiting coordinator. Recruit you some receivers, Jake Fromm, so Chuck can have him a vertical passing game. But if you look at the numbers, he has been the efficient game manager, but what Chuck is demanding, and I can come somewhat agree, we want him to be the game winner now. Jake Fromm wants vertical passing game. He needs a tight end, he needs a receiver, he needs those threats for Jake Fromm for Heisman.
Can I rewind something real quick?
Yeah,
Something that
rewind
Terrence
it.
said. He talked about Georgia talking about the 5 stars. Can I say this, Georgia fans? I'm sick of y'all talking about we got 5 stars, okay? 5 stars ain't winning championships, right? So maybe y'all need to get some 6 stars. How about that? Maybe, but to me, it drives me crazy. You lose to South Carolina, but you still running around here talking about it takes 5 stars. What you need is to improve your vertical passing game. The same Jake Fromm that everybody was loving. Stop blaming the wide receivers. At some point, the great quarterbacks make the other players look good.
There you go.
And that is
That's
what our experts have to say, guys. And now it's your turn to be the expert on our Ippolito's You Be the Expert contest. This season, be sure to visit our website, playingtowin.tv, and take a shot to be #1 against all the competition by picking this week's college and NFL winners against the spread. We'll be giving away Ippolito's $100 and $50 gift certificates to each week's first and second place winners. So make sure you come back every week and prove your football IQ by being the best at predicting this week's college and NFL games. Ippolito's, a great neighborhood Italian restaurant. All right, guys, when we come back, Dr. El-Amin checks in with his player injury report. Stay with us on Play to Win.
It only happens once a year. It's always fun. It's Toyotathon at Beaver. Watch this. This is a limited time event, so put us on your list early. You simply cannot afford to miss this sale. You can shop 15 Toyota models with 0% financing or with lifetime warranty. You'll save thousands. It's the best time of year to buy a new Toyota. Why? Inventory levels drive up factory incentives, resulting in the lowest prices of the year. Simply put, I cut prices to the bone. Beaver, Toyota, and Cumming. We're here to wow you.
Own the tailgate with the new Georgia Bulldogs Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every dog's tailgate with chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea. Dogs dig the new Georgia Bulldogs Big Bow Box. Bojangles. It's bow time, y'all.
When your psoriasis is bad, it can be hard to see what's possible. But the possibilities become clear with Taltz, the first and only treatment of its kind offering a chance at 100% clear skin. With Taltz, up to 90% of those with moderate to severe psoriasis saw a significant improvement of their psoriasis plaques. Some even saw 100% clear skin. Don't use if you're allergic to Taltz. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. Increased risk of infections and lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about infections, symptoms, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop, worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to. Serious allergic reactions can occur. See the possibilities. Ask your doctor about Taltz.
At Chevy, we're all about bringing families together.
This time of year, that's really important. That's why our Chevy employee discount is now available to everyone.
The Chevy price you pay is what we pay.
Not a cent more. Family is important to us.
So happy holidays.
And welcome to the family.
It's Chevy family.
Use your Chevy employee discount for everyone to get a total value of over $11,800 on this Silverado All-Star.
Georgia drives Chevy. Find new roads.
Tonight, get Longhorn's Turf and Surf, like our Flo's Filet and Lobster Tail. And for a limited time, the Sirloin and Lobster Shrimp Mac and Cheese, and our Crab Cake Filet. That's how steak is done. Longhorn Steakhouse. You can't fake steak.
Today's player, medical, and injury report is being brought to you by the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute.
Welcome back to Play to Win Week 15, and we are here with Dr. El-Amin. He is the man with the plan when it comes to injuries around the NFL. Break down this Patrick Mahomes injury.
As you know, when he was playing against the Patriots, he hurt his thumb, and basically in his throwing arm, they said that wasn't really serious, but he should play this week. But the question is, can he throw the ball down the field?
Without a thumb.
Without a thumb.
That's the question of the hour. How about Mike Evans?
Mike Evans, during this game, he was running down the field, sustained what they call a hamstring injury, and it's pretty bad. They said that he may be out the whole season. So these are one of these nagging injuries. We hate to see this happen to him, but hopefully he'll get back next season.
Why does the hammy take so long to heal?
Because, you know, it depends. A lot of times they take it off from the bone and where it attaches, and so it has to heal back to the bone. So it's a pretty serious injury.
Jameis Winston.
Actually, he broke his thumb. Actually,
Another thumb.
Another thumb. Not as bad as Patrick Mahomes, but again, they said he should be able to play.
And throw some interceptions. You said it.
That's true.
Calvin Ridley, our Falcons.
Well, this is a very unusual injury. He had an abdominal injury, so not in the stomach area. So it's pretty bad. He said he may get back, but I don't think he's going to get back this season. So this could actually end up having season-ending surgery for him.
How do you wind up with an abdominal injury?
I don't know. He got hit really hard and then it just tore the abdominal muscle. So really tough injury.
All right. Speedy recovery to all of them. Thank you so much, Dr. E. Guys, stay tuned. When we come back, we'll have Jeffrey's picks in the lightning round. Stay with us on Play to Win.
Athletes of all levels experience more wear and tear than most. Stop playing through the pain. Get the proper medical attention you need from Dr. El-Amin and the staff at the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team includes specialists in many fields offering compassionate care and advanced treatments that will get you back in the game. From weekend warriors to athletes of all levels, we've got your back and shoulder and ankle and knee. Call today for an appointment or visit theshouldernation.com.
You got me. What do you want? I've got AI robots. I've got VR goggles.
I want your sled, please.
No.
Be a shame if this went viral.
For those who never compromise. The Mercedes-Benz Winter Event.
It was pretty good this year.
Lease the GLC 300 SUV for $439 a month with credit toward your first month's payment at the Mercedes-Benz Winter Event.
On or off the field, we all have rules to play by. But what happens after a serious car crash when the insurance company won't play fair? At Montlick & Associates, we know injury law, and we know what it takes to win. After all, we've been winning in our field for over 35 years. If you've been injured, we're here to help. Simply dial #WIN from your cell phone for your free consultation. That's #946.
Back those halls, trim those trees, raise up toast for Christmas cheer. The perfect gift for me would be doing Christmas right this time.
This year, the gift you really want is at Nissan's year-end event. Get holiday savings on our tech-filled lineup, like Rogue or Altima, both with available Safety Shield 360. Hurry in. Holiday offers end soon. Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 12 models, or save up to $10,320 on select models.
Today's lightning round is being brought to you by Moe's Southwest Grill. Come in today.
Welcome back to Play to Win. Let's secure the bag, shall we? Bag it up. Bob is in place of Jeffrey, the Ed Schechter.
Here it is. Tennessee. 3 points they giving up, and Jeffrey has them covering over Deshaun Watson, who's been fading as of late. He always loves Minnesota to cover the 3 points at the LA Chargers in the smallest NFL stadium alive.
Alive.
Go with Minnesota.
Man, get to the pick.
Man, I'm trying to read the thing. You know what the P stands for, Chuck, in a game like that? It stands for pick 'em. That means flip a coin. Who wants to win LA Rams versus Dallas? Pick the coin, flip it, go with LA Rams. And then we got Buffalo +2 over Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin, you might get the Coach of the Year?
Coach of the Year, he's doing a phenomenal job.
Bag it up, Bob.
There
You
it
did a
is.
very good
Jeffrey's
job, guys. Conversation continues online, guys, and we will see you all next week, 9 a.m. on Fox 5's Play to Win.
Today's show has been brought to you by This Is It Barbecue, Atlanta Peach Movers, and your Georgia Drive Chevy dealers. Chevrolet, find new roads.